Is there anything that gets the juices flowing like a rivalry game? And our matchup is bitter. It has barbs and shots thrown on and off the field over the years. Welcome to Bridgeport Stadium in Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to the James Madison Dukes. As we'll see, the winners of 6 straight, the Old Dominion Monarchs. And the Monarchs will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So James Madison's offense will go to work first. Now, guys, let's not forget, the last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. They send the tight end in motion. He's got it again. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down. So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Alston. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Dukes will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch at the midfield logo. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. So Old Dominion's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look so. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number 1.
The Monarchs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Monarchs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Can't get him to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Old Dominion.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He'll do it himself. Oh, he's got a chance. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. And the Dukes in a good spot here with second and short. Off the play fake. Finds his tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Let's talk for a second about James Madison. Great pickup on the defensive front. Three-star defensive lineman, gives a verbal commitment last week, and you really need to bring good talent into the program. Maybe diamonds in the rough. At this level, that's how they thrive.
Oh, there's no doubt. And just some of these guys, they're not as refined, but they've got the tools, right? And so I think he's got the tools, and this is a guy that you can build around that defensive line. You need all the big bodies you can get.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
Pass to 45. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Rides the back on the option. The give. Found a little running room, and they get him stopped after a pickup of 6 to the 32. The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Now setting up shop in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Hauls it in. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. And the Monarchs trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. Virtually unblocked, and he's stopped for a loss of 8. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. And into the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, ODU.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
James Madison, 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires to the big fella.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Blasted as he lets it go. Got him downfield. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and 6. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Rushes on him, trying to escape and get it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Dukes come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw for it. And they'll miss the connection here on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll look to pin him deep. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll run the option. The pitch. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28. They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on 3rd and long from the 28. Pocket breaking down. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. The Monarchs come to the line with a new set of downs. On the option. Now the toss. Turning it on. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. And the Monarchs are marching down the field. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Gets away from one. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. They largely dominated the first quarter and built a nice lead to get started. So first down here as they go back to work. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And they can't make the connection. All right, guys, let's look big picture at James Madison. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top 2 teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it?
It has. Obviously, there's so many teams in each conference, but head-to-head still very much matters. So if you're sitting, obviously, at the top like these teams are, the head-to-head this day will really matter down the road.
Yeah, this was a game we circled way back in the preseason, expecting these 2 teams to be as good as they are, and now we get to find out who's the best in conference. Both these teams relishing this opportunity to show not only their opponent, but the rest of the conference who the top dog is.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. He'll come through on 3rd downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Barnett. He's got him in the flat. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
It's been a nice drive by this offense so far, and now this quarterback is faced with a critical 3rd down in the red zone, trailing by a couple of possessions. If they're able to capitalize here, get this 1st down, score a touchdown on this drive, this game takes on a completely different feel.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And here comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, he'll try to bend in a 37-yarder. Never a doubt. Now the lead is down to 11. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Wisconsin is currently trailing, but if this young star powers a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winners Allen Amici and Ron Dane among the greats to play in Madison. They're trailing by 13 to Ohio State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here comes the heat. Fires the pass. Intercepted. It's a fumble. He leaves it with his back.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up 2nd and inches.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Breaks into the open. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, James Madison.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. He'll start the return inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Monarchs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the back. Ball is loose. Recovered by the defense, and he's off.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games, that loses games, and that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. Offense will try to strike on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. They thought maybe they could get the defense flowing the wrong way on the counter, but they were not fooled.
Get them flowing one way and then maybe hit that outside on the other side, right? But they didn't even let it get outside. They kept it right in the middle of the field. Did a great job seeing it, going and getting it, being aggressive. You've got to find a different way maybe to attack these guys, to use their speed against them.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Barnett. He's got his man across the middle. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. And the Dukes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. And guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. Now on 2nd and goal. Trying to pound it in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The pressure ramps up on 3rd and goal. From the gun, the running back has it. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Good right down the boulevard. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Roach. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. He'll keep it himself. He's down right at the 17, and the clock will stop to move the chains on the 1st down. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. They go to the ground. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. To the air on first down. Here's the pressure. Got a man. It's James. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. And the Monarchs come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He'll throw it. Grab near the marker. It's Lott. Big play. Takes him into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 47. The Monarchs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Bring in the heat. He'll pull it down. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
Obviously, this quarterback is a huge part of their rushing attack, and you've seen that early in this game. He's been very, very productive running the ball. Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes it's on scrambles like what you just saw. But with his speed, he makes it so difficult on a defense.
And it's first down, but they'll try the field goal in the closing seconds of the first half. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. Absolutely center cut. They take a 4-point lead here in the second.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
The Dukes will kick it away to start the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Going to the run to start this second half. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll pull it on the read. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
And the Monarchs send out the punt unit. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. No chance for any kind of return there. They were all over him as soon as he caught the football. Dropping back, it's Barnett. Oh, they're after him. He's going to run it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Takes the easy throw in the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Dukes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his back in the middle. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Looking to take a shot. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Dukes! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
On the move from inside his 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Back to pass. He's going for a big play downfield. Hits him in stride inside the 10. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
There are penalties you sort of forget about, and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. Second down coming up. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. He's going to take off. There he goes. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Monarchs with the 1st and 10.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those good old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch them because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? They'll leave it with him. Only able to pick up a yard before he stopped, and now it's 4th and 3. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, 1st and goal. And the Monarchs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Monarchs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Well, look what's happening now. Old Uncle Mo has hit the transfer portal and is changing sidelines. Fires to the wideout. Zips it out to his man. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Wants to throw. It's Barnett. Gets it out quickly.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
The RPO fired complete to the left. On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Duke, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. From the left hash, this one shouldn't be too much trouble. And this one is perfect. That brings them to within 1. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Leaves it with the back. Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Goes to the option. And some room to work. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here they come, facing third and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The Monarchs line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Got enough for the first down. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. We've come to the end of the period. Old Dominion has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. Pulls it in. It's Sanchez. Make the stop at the 40, but he's got 15 yards on that one and a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Alston. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Dukes in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Caught over the middle. It's Pfeiffer. He's brought down the one. A play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Dukes have it with a first and 10. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Touchdown, James Madison. They've got the lead here in the fourth.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown, and more importantly, take the lead.
Power ahead. Couldn't make his way in. The two-point conversion fails, and we still have a 5-point game here in the fourth. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Old Dominion has the ball back. The Monarchs will send the offense onto the field. He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Now on first down from the 28.
Sometimes as a quarterback, you just need to take the game over yourself. You need points to win, and it's going to come down to you throwing it or maybe running it like you just saw there to get that done.
And the Monarchs with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete, going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. The Monarchs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
After that incompletion, fourth and short now on their own side of the field, I think there's a lot of coaches in normal circumstances that would stay conservative. And
turning it on! And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. And the Monarchs are on the move. Quarterback on the keeper. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And off to Jones. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Handoff from the gun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. It's complete. Touchdown, Old Dominion. And with that, they move out front here in the fourth. They're going to go for 2 here and try to extend that lead to a field goal. Pass is incomplete. No good on the 2-point conversion. They had tried to stretch this lead out to a field goal, but they're still up by 1. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Determined run, but he stopped after 2 yards down at the 13. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The sure hands, it's Sanchez. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Screen pass just not working there. You figure at this point of the game, trailing, you're going to have to be more aggressive and take some shots. You usually run screen passes when you think there's going to be a blitz, but because the defense has the lead, they're just sitting back and playing big zones.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Punt is on its way. He's got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. ODU ready to send the offense back onto the field. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. The Monarchs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll try to do it himself. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. From the red zone, it's Jones. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
No mystery on that play. With the lead, we are going to run the ball. You know it's coming, and we are running right at you, right into the teeth of the defense, and they're still able to get a nice game.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, ODU.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And they'll try to tack on 2. Grabbed in the middle. It's Butler. Got the completion, but couldn't quite maneuver his way in. He'll be inches short of the score.
36, James Madison, 29.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Barnett. He's got it. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to get it through the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Trying to get it to the marker. He's not going to get there. A big stop for this defense on fourth down. This game is so close to being salted away if the offense can just run out the clock. And the runner is down, and so is a flag. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The defense is going to dare them to throw the ball. They know the offense is trying to run out the clock. He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep...
Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Right back to the well. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to